What is not working?
Wie bederf hulle die graagste?
Dis van nou belangrijkste woord, so ek moet sê
Hierdie ouens het altyd 'n spesiale invloed in my lewe.
En wat kook hulle as hulle slag self agter die kospotte uithaal en wys?
Ja, ek het vandag 'n bietjie 'n takkoek vir hulle moet maak.
Kom ons vind uit by wie vind hulle hul grootste inspirasie. Wat nou? Mami is hier! Absolute boba's kok, wel gedaan. Kom ons kuier saam, buite die lyne. Ons kuier vandag hier in Lekwatini, so 4:30 buite Badplaas op die platteland in lieflike Mpumalanga by Howard Denisi se ouer huis. Nou, jy sal ook sy naam op sy gesig herken, omdat hy as senter uitgeblink het vir die Lions in 2016 in hulle fantastiese Super Rugby kompetisie vertoning en ook vir die SAA span. Howard het met die hulp van fantastiese mense langs die pad in sy lewe baie bereik. 'n Onderwyser wat 'n groot bydrae gelewer het, mentors langs die pad en dan natuurlik sy ouers. So vandag kook hy vir sy pa. Howard, thanks so much for having us here at your house, and thank you for letting us into a, I'm sure, very special part of your life, being at home here with your folks. Tell me about what you're going to cook us today and why you chose your dad to cook for.
what I'm going to make, I'm going to be doing a pot roast with a bit of salad, with a seafood starter, which is going to be prawn soup. That's what it's going to be, so yeah.
Why your dad?
Well, I believe my parents and my family have been a big part of who I am, a big part of my career, and mostly just the type of person that I am. It's part of everything else, and it's part of everything that they've been through. You know, they've always been a beacon of light, and I'm very proud of them, and hopefully they're proud of who I've become. And yeah, it's just important for me to make sure that I give something back, even if it's a small gesture in the form of a meal.
Okay, so you gave us some photos here, and there are some fantastic ones. Howard doesn't seem to smile very often on these photos. Was he not a smiley child, or is he scared of cameras?
In fact, it's the first time I've actually noticed that he was not smiling.
Is it? So you were just looking at how smart he was looking, because those little white shoes are probably the cutest thing ever.
But in real life, he smiles. He's not as he appears on the camera.
Howard, there's this photo here of you winning what looks like a gold medal there. Once again, not smiling very broadly, but I'm sure you were very happy with your performance. What was this for?
If I can recall correctly, that was for short put. I know a lot of people might be surprised by that, but yeah, I was quite tall. I think the guy who coached me in primary school used to be SA champ in short put. He wasn't a big guy as well, but he had good technique, so he was my coach, and actually was pretty decent at short put, and that's how I won that medal, I think.
Did you ever battle to get him studying when he was in between sport, with how busy he was with sport?
It's always a battle for a parent to call him to come and study, but there was a little bit of discipline on him, so we didn't have much of a problem. It was, I think, on very sporadic cases where
The thing that I love the most about my parents, they allowed me to make my own decisions. Guidelines will tell me, okay, this is what's going to happen, and the consequences end up like this. My grandparents helped a lot in that as well, in shaping the person that I am. Like I said, I don't feel the need. I never felt the need to be, out there and just playing, not focusing on my study, because I understood that my sports was going to help me study. It wasn't the other way around. Even though I dreamt of being a cricket player, I also had other ambitions of studying law and doing other things besides sport. So I think I understood the fact that if I do one and neglect the other, then it wouldn't quite work. Even though studying did come as a challenge, because it wasn't natural, it didn't come naturally, unlike the sport, but I did try my best to focus on it.
Yeah. There was a story in the news about a teacher that you came back to Laerskool Badplaas to thank. Tell us about this teacher and your relationship with her.
Interestingly enough, she never taught me in a class. Like she was an interim headmaster when I moved to the school, and she helped me get into the school. But she was one of those people like who were very friendly, were very supportive, were always willing to help. I remember there were times where I used to go for provincial trials in the cricket, and she'd organise for me to go stay overnight at our coach's place, providing meals and a whole lot of stuff, just outside of school. She went, the extra mile for all the kids, not just myself. But for me, it stuck out because here am I coming from from a small rural place and then moving out there, even though it's still close enough. But to have someone with a caring heart and just who's willing to share a bit of what she has, for the good of the other person.
So you went to Laerskool Badplaas.
Went to Laerskool Badplaas.
And then from there, how did you find your way into rugby?
Well, what initially happened was I went to the school that my dad actually is in charge of right now, which is a local school. And then I just felt like it wasn't a place where I could have achieved the things that I wanted to in terms of cricket. And then luckily my aunt used to be in Standerton, used to work there. And then we found a way of me just moving down there and hopefully pursuing my cricket career, only to find out, they weren't really big on the cricket, and they were more into rugby. And I got, to meet a lot of people there. The coaches were quite keen on me trying out rugby because there were not a lot of players in our age group. Because Standerton as well is a small school, so they needed like a really big pool of players to pick from. So they kind of asked me to try out, and then I did. I got to meet the likes of Jaco Kriel, who's become one of my teammates now at the Lions as well. Our paths have crossed again. And yeah, it was just by default that it happened that I actually fell in love with rugby, and yeah, the rest is history.
What was your initial impression of rugby? How much of it did you understand, and was it a little disorientating initially?
I didn't really know a lot about rugby, let alone have I watched it. I didn't even watch rugby. I was never really interested in it at all. My first experience of a rugby game was actually when I got to Standerton, and I actually listened. I was driving with my aunt, and I think the Cheetahs were playing the Bulls in the final, and we were listening on the radio. And here they were commentating on rugby, and obviously I got to the school and I got introduced to it, and that was the initial introduction for myself.
Are you happy now about making that move to Standerton, leaving your parents, going to live with your aunt?
Yeah, well, I can't have regrets about that because it's made me who I am today. I live my life with no regrets at all. So I believe every decision that I've made and where I am is right, is the rightful place where I need to be. So rugby has helped me shape my life. This is not really a time people known to play rugby, let alone sports at all. So I can be happy with the fact that I'm one of the beacons that that people can actually look upon and say, okay, this person has made it out of this place, playing sport, being active, and doing something that was pretty much deemed impossible. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Today's the day you look average in the eye and beat average. Do it with Burn and Firm. Burn away. Fast track calorie burn by up to 60%. Firm up. Enhance body shape with captivating curves. Lose calories. Shape body. Realize potential. Beat average with GNC Burn and Firm. Available at GNC Concept and selected clip stores.
Need to get that.
I think it's a great step forward. Sensitive teeth can be repaired. You have the sensitivity because you've lost the protective layer on the top of the tooth, which has exposed these micro holes in the sensitive part of the teeth. The new Sensodyne Repair and Protect formulation is even better because it has an even harder layer with stronger repairing properties to actually be able to repair those areas which have been lost. It's fantastic news. With Sensodyne Repair and Protect, there's evidence behind it, so that's why I recommend toothpaste. It's just brilliant.
Do the rest.
Ons het gevra, hoe lyk jou Afrikaans? En julle het geantwoord. Dis die taal wat Surinamers om 'n kampvuur laat sing. Dis die taal wat kolle, pap en vleis bymekaar bring. Ons het gesien, hoe lyk julle Afrikaans? Deur Linda Rautenbach en ander. Ons het gehoor, Afrikaans is 'n kaleidoskoop van kleure, maar ook kleurblind. Dis nie joune nie, dis nie myne nie, dis ons. Afrikaans.com. Hoe lyk jou Afrikaans?
Jy kyk nou, buite die lyne.
Ons is nou hierdie verby saam met Howard en Lucy wat vir sy pa pork belly voorberei en hierso ons tot 'n voorgereg wat hierso in die mix inkom. What are you going to start with, Howard?
Alright, I'll start with chopping the onions and then tomatoes. Yeah.
So,
These are actually done with the grandma's
really? The onions?
the onions.
So, is your grandma quite the gardener?
Yeah, I had to do some stuff for her last week. I was busy in the garden and I had to work with her. Yeah.
Does she put you to work?
No, I actually volunteered because it helps with the fitness and stuff.
What does she think of your playing rugby in your career?
She's actually the only person who's always backed me. She loves sport. She and my granddad were very supportive as growing up. And yeah, she's always made sure that I'm well fed.
So you're very close.
We're very, very close.
And has she come to watch you play?
Yeah, she's seen a few of my games. I think the last game she watched was I played the Pumas and Nelspruit. So I did drive out here because it's quite close.
Yeah.
60 Ks.
Do you eat differently in off-season when you guys are busy with, fitness and preparation for a big season like 2017?
Yeah, I do try and eat differently. I try and because I'm not trying to bulk up or anything. I just try and make sure that I stick to all my meals in a day. With all the training as well, you need to make sure that you just fuel your body with the right stuff. Because it's pretty taxing. Pre-season, off-season is very taxing to the body, and you need to make sure that you're very well nutritioned and I'm not big on supplements as well. So food is very about it in my career.
And is there a lady in your life at the moment? For those who are watching now and who might be a little interested in whether Howard Nisi is on the market.
Yeah, it is. Her name is Google. She's from here as well.
Oh,
Yeah, she's from here.
you got a neighborhood girl.
Yeah, I did. She's working in Joburg though. She's back in Joburg at the moment. And yeah, also not really fond of cooking.
Is it? So you better get cracking with the chopping.
It's like I decided to always look after myself in terms of the cooking parts. So yeah.
And how did you meet?
We kind of grew up together, but now we officially met at my friend's 21st, where we actually started like talking and kind of clicked and yeah, became friends and became more than friends and then now we're dating.
Okay. And so how long has it been now?
2.5 years.
So this looks like quite an exotic soup you're making with the prawns and all the different coloured peppers.
Yeah, man, I love food and hopefully soon enough I'll learn how to make a variety of meals.
Well, I think Google will appreciate it, if nothing else,
Yeah,
to have a man at home in an apron, making sure that there's a healthy, balanced meal. Are you quite a disciplined eater, or have you got a bit of a sweet tooth?
In terms of discipline, I try to discipline myself. I don't really eat a lot, but whenever I eat like in bulk. Like my friend Courtney always says I miss my breakfast and stuff because I'm not really fond of eating in the morning. So I eat a lot of lunches and dinners. Just put down our prawn soup, which looks a little bit dodgy, but it should be good enough on the palate. But yeah, I'm just gonna go into the tomatoes. I'll start chopping my salad, and I'm gonna add a bit of strawberry and a bit of butter. That will be pretty much strawberries and butter.
Just a little bit.
That's my heart of music special. Keep it going as well.
Okay.
Just joking.
One time a day.
Okay. We're gonna have these nice and a little chunky to thick. You see this going into the salad.
Anyway, dumb question.
Look at that arrow technique. You eat a lot of arrows.
Yeah, I love my arrow. So it's one of those things. If I have a meal, I'd have to have a little bit of it. So now let's check on our pot belly. It should be fine now. So it's not coming out.
That looks proper.
Yeah, this is properly roasted now. And yeah.
Does it make you uncomfortable when people recognize you in public?
Yeah, very. Because now I don't know what to do. And sometimes they call me more like, Susana. I'm like, no, but I'm not that guy. Like, I know who you want me to be. I wish I was.
You just play along.
Some of them are like, yeah, but you're different. I'm driving a different car. Not the same decision.
What do you think, in what ways do you take after you cry?
I think I take a bit of everyone in my family. The things that I can take, I think he's a calm guy. He's very calm, very calculated. Whenever he has to make a decision, he thinks about it thoroughly. So I like that as well. Even though I do have like spirits of being spontaneous every now and again, but I am very calculated in thought in what I do, and yeah.
Now, you're usually quite a quiet guy in a group.
Yeah, not that because a lot of people like, I used to be shy, but not that I'm shy, but I just choose not to, how can I put it, not to expose myself like that. You really need to get to know me before we can have a proper conversation about it. Because I don't like small talk, so small talk bores me.
Yeah.
So I really have to have a fulfilling conversation with you. I can say hi, whatever, and can chat a little bit, and I get quickly bored. Obviously, I'm an introvert, and those things are introverted traits.
Yeah.
So, yeah. As you can see, I love color, so
Is it? So it just needs to be colourful.
it just needs to be colorful. It tastes good, I don't know.
Well, this is for your dad. I was going to say.
So we'll see how that goes.
Mijn fractie, ik kan het tijd van kijk, jij wil zeggen, als geen tekort aan geest, er is maar wat deelnemen. Lekker plannen voor Valeriana, die potten bij ijs nog op.
Ons voorpot gaan ons 'n mosselsoppie maak, 'n room mosselsoppie.
Dat is een boterpot, die wil interessant. We gaan nu met dat potje opzetten.
Hy met wat lekker caramel, gekat. Ons mossel is miskien kon dit oornag marineer as nie by baie.
Zelfs ook een lekker naam. Chocoladebrug. Waar is dat de pret? Het programma afgekoppeld dit zo.
Ek, Herman Lensie, SARI kosredakteur, is reg vir 'n okasie propvol inspirasie. Wil jy graag die opskop van die jaar hou? Jou 30ste verjaardag binnekort op die kalender. Dalk vier ek een van die dae jou silwer bruiloft. Wel, as jy lus is vir 'n afshow okasie, e-pos dan by 'n foto van jouself. As ook 300 woorde waar jy in kleur en geur die okasie van jou drome beskryf. Ek wil alles doen. Van die musiek, die gaste en ja natuurlik tot by die spyskaart. Kies ek jou okasie en ek jou nooi vir 'n heerlike kuier in my kombuis waar ek groot gaan koop en gaan sorg vir genoeg inspirasie vir jou einste geleentheid 'n okasie soos myne te maak.
Jy kyk nou buite die lyne.
Howard, this looks fantastic. I think that you should do the honours because you are the one who slaved away over this pork belly. You're welcome to start cutting us some pieces if you like. Johannes, what do you make of the spread in front of you?
I am very delighted. It looks delicious. I want to taste the food.
So Johannes, is this the first time your son has cooked for you?
No, this is not the first time.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
And if you compare this to previous occasions, how does this compare?
This one, I think, ranks at the top. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. This looks fantastic. And the salad is indeed very colourful. I'm quite excited to taste this. There's Howard and Nisi special happening here. So Johannes, do you feel a little nervous when you watch?
No, that's what I came to ask.
Do you get nervous on his behalf about getting injured and that kind of thing?
At school we were talking about changing bedding over, and I was saying how Mark told me up and I didn't change bedding for 2 years straight. That's fine, I'm busy. The one time. Yeah, but I don't know who was talking about bedding up. So I was like, yeah, my one auntie's been changed bedding for 2 years. Are we washing here now?
It was a bit scary, yeah.
Once you in this career, you put yourself away, expose yourself. You can't go into a game thinking about this is going to be so when you feel it, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of how you deal with it, how you handle it, but you can't have preconceived notions.
Sjan, is daar nog? Ik heb al amper alle pillowcases afgehaald.
I think that
Yes, the blanket.
the most difficult part about rugby is after you
I was actually getting my dinner
have to go
Saturday.
back into the sport that actually injured you.
Yeah. What's the place you like playing in the most? Which city do you like touring to the most?
I love playing in Ellis Park. I think it's one of the best stadiums in the world to play in. Overseas,
Maar zij trekt de andere video's op.
played a game
The net was covered.
So what makes it so cool?
I think it's a lot of the cities when you go overseas are coastal.
Yeah.
Take
It's
me.
the only city that's just in
Huh?
Get the
it's very vibrant.
Yeah,
Very active. It's more like Joburg.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and like the other cities where you go to the beach and it's more city like it's more yeah, you can interact with a lot of people without being because you know there for a lot of league and just go look into the city, you can do your own thing and you won't notice it. You just go watch it.
towels.
Yeah.
I just love
People look at rugby players and they think that you have life so easy. People give you training gear, people pay you
In the
to play
shower.
rugby, you just go out there and you catch and pass balls. I mean, how hard could it really be? How hard is it really, like on a day-to-day basis?
I have to actually convince myself that, you know, waking up in the morning to go running, to go train, to jump, it's going to pay dividends.